I am Coach Jay. I am here again with Coach Wendy. Today we're going to cover the progressions towards a push-up. So we're going to start by having Wendy show us a push-up. All right, good, and back up. Good, so stance grip position, making sure that her feet are together with the stance, right? Making sure that her hands are underneath her shoulders, that's the grip, and then keeping her belly nice and tight, that is the position. One more push-up. The push-up is a movement that comes up fairly often at the gym, and I want to show you a bunch of different progressions that you could do to make this a little bit easier or a little bit harder. So your first progression is you are going to find a box, and you're going to do a push-up on a box. So show us that one. Yep. So you notice a couple things on this. It's the same movement. She's keeping her elbows nice and tight. Her feet are together, and she's doing this from her knees. So if you struggle with strength or you struggle with tightness in the middle, this is a good scaling. You can also use a wall if a box doesn't work. So the next progression is the push-up on the knees, right? So she's keeping her belly and back nice and straight. She's got a little bit of a hinge at the hip, but her hands are underneath her shoulders just like a regular push-up. She's going to go down and back up. So if you struggle with a full push-up, this is the progression that I recommend the most. So progression number 3, you're going to start on your toes, you're going to go all the way down, and then you're going to come up on your knees. Then you're going to go back to your toes, then go all the way down, then come up on your knees, right? Why do I recommend this one? Because you can keep your back in a much straighter position, and you can work on your core stability while you're practicing the push-up. Okay, so fourth progression is the push-up, right? So she's going to go all the way down, all the way back up. Right? So this is the goal. This is what we're trying to get to. If this feels a little easy, what I want you to do is flip your toes over, right? And you're going to do more of a gymnastic push-up. So down and back up. So this is a lot more difficult. Down and back up. Go ahead and relax. All right, so progression number 5 is the ring push-up. So go ahead and go down and then back up. Now, in a lot of ways, this is actually a little easier than a regular push-up because you have a little bit better angle, but the big key to this, go ahead and get into the top of it, is that it takes a lot more work to keep your belly tight. It's a lot more work for you to get in this good position and stay there. So down and back up. Good. So this is going to be a real big challenge to your core. Good. Okay, so the last progression is the handstand push-up. There's a lot of progressions on how to do this, but I'm just going to have Wendy show you a couple. Yep, good. So down and then back up. Your hands are in a good position, right? You're getting the full range of motion here. Now, Wendy's got a little bit shorter arms, so she may want to go a little bit higher with the plates, but it's the same basic thing, keeping your core nice and tight, getting your belly tight, putting your feet together. It's the handstand push-up.